So you have been wearing the new Signia AX hearing aids. Can you tell me how these were different from what you were expecting?
Well, I guess, honestly, I didn't really know what to expect because I guess I thought I could hear until I realized that I was having difficulty hearing. But I mean, my expectations, I think were low. But I mean, what I'm gaining from this has just been incredible. Just in the 6 days, 7 days I've had them in, I didn't realize what I wasn't hearing. And it has changed the way my wife and I, she actually has sort of weirdly been counting how many times I've said what in the last week, and I've only said what 3 times, and I think that's out of habit, basically. But I have been hearing fine. I'm picking up sounds that I don't know if I was even picking up before. It's like I was saying, it's like putting on a new pair of glasses. I can see. When you take them off, you can't see. When I put the hearing aids in, it's like, wow. It's like night and day when you don't have them in for all those years. But when I put them in, it's the clarity. It's not the volume that I'm hearing, it's the way I'm hearing things. I'm actually hearing things clearly, not just necessarily the volume.
Right. When we first put them on you, you mentioned that you couldn't tell they were on, but
Right.
you could really understand.
And all
better.
week long, I was kind of touched just to see if they were in, because I'm like, I guess I'm hearing okay, but I don't really know if that's what I should be doing, but I'm hearing. And until you take them out at night, then there's a definite, I definitely notice it when they're not in.
Wow. So if you were talking to somebody who's been afraid to try hearing aids, what would you tell them?
Well, I would tell them to at least try them, I mean, and that's me. I think it's with your health, you never want to admit that there's something wrong with you until you finally reach a point, whenever that is. Everybody's different, but I've been thinking about this for probably over 2 years, probably.
Wow.
And just think that, well, I don't need them, or I don't want to deal with one more thing. But I'll tell you what, the reward for wearing them and for the ease and comfort that they are, I don't know why I never did it. There's several things I've done in my life that I'm like, geez, why didn't I do that? I've had my knee replaced, I've had my wrist, I've had all these things done, and every time I do it, I'm like, why did I wait so long? And same with this. It's I'm like, did I wait so long to say what 50,000 times a day, and I don't need to be doing that, And I think my dad and my grandfather had hearing aids, and they were these big obtrusive things, and I just think I had that in my head that I was going to be an old guy, and I didn't want to get into the hearing aid thing. So
Yeah, things have changed.